this is just an episode full of finished projects because y'all, I have been crocheting. Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with you all today. All right, let's jump into some crochet. All right, now the first project I have is my Quartz Pullover. I love this Quartz Pullover so much. It is by Alexandra Tavel, aka Two of Wands. Amazing. I just love this. Now this is a paid pattern, but of course I will leave links to the patterns and everything else in the description box. And so the yarn that I use for this is, let me make sure I got the right one. Nope, wrong one. I've been using a lot of this yarn. Okay, so the colorway that I am using is called Finks, and it is by Lion Brand. It is their mandala. It's a nice DK weight, even though I will say it is thick and thin in certain spots. So it kind of has like a DK sport feel to it, but it is amazing. It is 100% acrylic, 5.3 ounces, 150 grams per ball, per cake, which is 590 yards, 540 meters. So it's amazing. And I did use 3 skeins. Yeah, I used 3 skeins of this. However, even though each skein was a part of the same dye lot, 2 of them were very much alike and 1 was kind of different. So I had to do a little bit of color control. So here are the yarns that I had left over. Here they are. But yeah, I just enjoyed this yarn so much. It has a beautiful gradient to it. And let's see, what else? Oh, I used a J hook, which is a 10. That's a 6.0 millimeter. And I made the size 3, which is made to fit between a 44-inch to a 50-inch bust. Now, it is a little bit too big because there is a lot of positive ease here. I mean, I really wouldn't even say that it's too big. It's just in the waist, there's a lot of room, but I think it's meant to be that way. I have a 44-inch bust. So, you know, I feel like I made the correct size, but if I wanted to make it smaller, then I'd probably do like the size 2. What I love about this pullover is I love this V-neck. It has a really nice V-neck. Love that. And of course, the ginormous sleeves. Amazing. Such a nice feature. And it does kind of have like a cropped feel to it without being like overly cropped. I really do like that. And yeah, so I showed you all the yarn. I did make a few modifications. So the pattern calls for using, I believe it's called for using single crochets. But instead of the single crochets, I did half double crochets around like the neck, around the sleeves, and around the hemline. I did a half double crochet. It's just I really like half double crochets, but I will say if I made it again, I might try doing the single crochets simply because I'm curious as to how it would have looked. And it may have even cinched the waistline in a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I love it. Let me show you all the back. So there are a few quirky things about this. Working with this yarn, I really couldn't control like what color was going to go where. And so if you look on, let's see, which sleeve is it? If you look on this sleeve, it has like a nice solid brown edging. But if you look on this sleeve, you have a blue stripe and then like this darkish, greenish brown edging. It doesn't bother me. I think it's fun. It doesn't bother me at all. And for the neckline, it's kind of have like this grayish brown border going around it. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think the yarn is amazing. So I didn't block this, like put it on a blocking pin and all that stuff, or like on a blocking mat. But what I did was, since this is 100% acrylic, I just soaked it in some water for a little bit. And then I put it in the dryer, maybe about 30 minutes or so. And I took it out. And y'all, this is some of the softest yarn. Oh my gosh. It's so soft. It's amazing. I highly recommend this pattern if it's something that you want to do. Yeah. I do believe that's all I have to say about it. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Okay. So I have so much stuff over here to share with you all. Let's go to my next project that I have finished, and it is the Easy Crochet Hat by Kim Layton. So this hat is a ton of fun. This was my first time doing a ribbed crochet hat. Look how fun that is. That's so cool. And it's so simple. It's so easy. Now this is a free pattern. And the yarn that I used was, I love this yarn. Let me see. I might have the label because it was some scrap yarn. Let's see what this label is. Yep. So this is, I love this yarn in the pink colorway. Yeah. I had so much of this yarn left over that I was like, okay, I got to whip out some projects on this. But here it is. It is amazing. And for this, I used a US 8, which is an H hook. And that is a 5mm crochet hook. So let me show you what I really like about this hat. Is that you can roll it up and make like a nice cuff. How cool is that? Or you can keep it down if you want more of a slouchier fit. And of course, I have not weaved in my ends because I was thinking I might add a pom-pom to this. I don't know. We'll see. I think I say that about every hat that I make. But yeah, this is great. It's a great stash buster hat. It only took me like 2 days to make it. I am noticing, like, I don't think I made a mistake, but I don't know if you can see it. I don't really know what's going on right here. I don't know. You know, in order to make this ribbed hat, like if I remember correctly, you work your stitches in the back loops of each stitch, of each previous stitch. And I think I may have gone through both loops. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. Anyway, it's fine. And I love the way it cinches. And I think this is why it would be so nice with like a cute faux fur pom-pom. Yeah, that would be nice. So if I made it again, I would probably go up a hook size because it is a little snug, but I do have a lot of hair. I know it's in Bantu knots today, but y'all, if I was to take this hair down, it's a lot of hair. So I think maybe that's why it was like a little snug on me. But yeah, it's nice. All right. And so I think, like I said, this is a free pattern, so I think I can share. I'm trying to think. The beginning chain was like 15 inches. But if I make it again, I'll probably go 16 inches just to give myself a little bit more room. Okay. I'm quickly running out of space already. All right. So The next finished project I have to share with you all is the Saturday sweater by Tamara Kelly of Moogly. This sweater is amazing. It is a free pattern, but you can pay for the PDF and it just gets rid of like all the ads and stuff for you. But here it is. I'm so proud of this. Let's see. Okay, this is the front. So I actually have an entire video dedicated to the Saturday sweater, and I will link that in the in one of the end screens. And so if you want to learn more about this project, you can check out that video. Now I will share the yarn. So the yarn that I use is Lion Brand Mandala, and this is in the Centaur colorway. And I had 2 cakes of this. I keep wanting to say balls, but these are cakes. I had 2 cakes. And like the other project, I had to do some like control, like some, I don't know, what would you call it? Like color control, I guess that's what you would call it. I had to do some color control. And so these are the 2 skeins that I have left. And so I was trying to decide like how did I want to do the seaming and all of that stuff. But the colors are absolutely beautiful. My favorite color is this nice terracotta color here. And it's just wonderful. And what I like so much about this yarn is it kind of makes me use colors that I would generally never gravitate towards too. And I'm so happy that my friend Cynthia had a D-stash, because I don't know, I mean, look at all these colors. Like, I don't think I would have like put all these colors together, but it is amazing. I highly recommend this yarn. And I know that I'm late to the party because people have been using mandala like for years, and I'm just jumping on board. Yeah, crazy, right? But it is amazing. I did use a J hook, which is a 10. That's a 6mm crochet hook. And yeah, just check out my process vlog if you want to learn more about this lovely, lovely sweater. All right. We are rolling on through, y'all. Okay, so this is just an episode full of finished projects because y'all, I have been crocheting. All right, so last but certainly not least, I have the Peanut Beanie by me. This is the Peanut Beanie. This is a hat that I designed. It is a free pattern. And for this particular sample, I used the same, I love this yarn in pink because I just had so much of it left over. So here it is. It's a great stash buster. It only took me 1 day to make this, so like a few hours. Super, super simple. And it uses really simple stitches like half double crochet, triple crochet, which is fun because how often do you get to use triple crochet? And yeah, so I think if I was to do it again, I might go up a hook size down at the bottom because it makes like a really nice snug fit. So for a lot of people, they might like that. But if I ever designed another one again, I would probably either go up a hook size here or change the design. And this is a totally customizable hat. I absolutely love the feel of it, but just like the designer in me, I keep looking at it like, ooh, I could change this, I could change that. So yeah, it's a totally customizable hat. All right, y'all. I have gotten through my finished projects, and that is so wonderful. So let's go ahead and go to Bavardon, which is just French for let's chat. So today's question is, were you into girl groups? If so, which ones? So I have a whole list that I love. Spice Girls, TLC, the Dixie Chicks, aka the Chicks now, and 21, which is a K-pop group. And you can say, some people will say like it's 2NE1, and then others will say 21, but they are, I would say they're the first K-pop group that I ever listened to. Yeah, I don't think that they're, well, you know, I take that back. I was going to say I don't think they're making music anymore, but they made a surprise appearance at Coachella. Oh, Coachella was so good this year. So good this year. Anyway, so I have a list of girl groups that I love, and let me know in the comment section below if you agree or if I missed some. So I have En Vogue, SWV, Sisters with Voices, Destiny Child. Now, let's talk about Destiny Child for a second. I loved Destiny Child when there was 4, like the original 4 members. Destiny's Child was so good back then. And don't get me wrong, I like Michelle. I like them with the 3, but it's something about the original 4 members of Destiny's Child that I just love. Okay, also Salt and Pepper, Escape. I'm trying to think if there's some that I'm missing. I feel like there's some that I'm missing because, y'all, I love music so much. But yeah, I can't think of any more right now. But if you have a favorite girl group, it doesn't matter the genre, it doesn't matter the decade, it doesn't matter. If you have a favorite girl group or girl groups, let me know who they are, and also let me know who was your favorite member of the group. Just going back to Destiny's Child, like, everybody loves Beyonce. We all know Beyonce is fabulous. But here's an unpopular opinion. I actually was always more of a Kelly Rowland fan. Yeah, Kelly was always my favorite. And Beyonce's great. Don't get me wrong, but I've been a Destiny Child fan for a long time, and Kelly has always been my favorite. Yeah, she just has. So, in terms of Spice Girls, Scary Spice will forever be my favorite. In TLC, I like T-Boz. Yeah, T-Boz will always be my favorite, even though the other 2 were fantastic. But T-Boz, yes, 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 love. Okay, so, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to add a little clip of some mohair that I have in my hand-dyed yarn shop, Queen's Yarn Boutique. So I will add that. And announcements. Oh, so I have created a Ko-Fi. If you want to check that out, it'll be down in the description box. Yeah, that's all the announcements that I have. That's quick, right? But yeah, so I'll add some clips of some yarn at the end of this, and I will leave links in the description box below for any of my crochet supplies or any of the supplies that I use for like yarn dyeing, camera setup, whatever, all that stuff. Check out my YouTube community tab. Definitely check that out. I have a lot of fun questions in there. And I have surpassed 7,000 subscribers, and so I'm really happy about that. Thank you all so much for your support. I did mention that in my last video, which was about all the things that I knitted, but I do understand that I have both knitters and crocheters here on the channel, so I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledge that on both videos. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can find me on social media as Queen's Yarn Boutique. And if you want to continue watching, you can check out the end screen after I put in those clips of the mohair. So until next time, bye!